long time no see. I haven't done a vlog over on here for a while because I've been doing them mainly over on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, but I thought I would do one here today. And today is a really special day because Bill is 13 and I can't get my head around that because I can still remember what it felt like to like hold him for the first time, and now he's like pretty much nearly the same height as me, which is just mad. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so glad that like he's got like a nice week ahead. It's a Thursday, so he can enjoy his birthday tomorrow, and then he's only got one more day in school and he can just chill. We opened his presents this morning, and he's wadded because he asked for mainly money off family members, and then we got him like a few things that were on his lists and stuff, and he's well chuffed. He's having a sleepover, not this weekend because we didn't know how it would work with like Father's Day, like with his friends like might not be able to stay and stuff if they got plans, so we're gonna do it next weekend. But the reason why I am out and I'm in the car is because I always ask the kids, like we have a rule in our house, you get to pick like whatever you eat that day, so like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and obviously like you prefer birthday cake or something like that, and he's actually asked me for Krispy Kremes, so I'm really hopeful that I'm not here like too early. I hadn't thought of that. Do Krispy Kremes get delivered like first thing? I don't know, because I don't really buy them that often, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they're in, and I've come to Big Tesco because I think Big Tesco do Krispy Kremes, so I've come for that, and then I want to get a few little like Father's Day bits while I'm here, because M&S is next door, and M&S is dead fancy, isn't it? And then I thought when I got back I would just get a few jobs done with you, and then I can spend the afternoon editing, because the more I do little vlogs like these, the more I bore myself with filming myself editing. I just find that to be dull. And I'm sure you must agree. Like, I mean, what am I showing you? Like my fingers moving on a keyboard and like a screen. So I figured I'd do it this way, get errands done in the morning, and then I can edit it later. And that works out quite well. But it's going to be a lovely day. The sun is shining. The forecast isn't as great as what it was yesterday. It was beautiful yesterday, but we keep getting like loads of rain in the north, and it's forecast like rain all the time, but it's literally sunshine rain all throughout the day. It's making drying my laundry a nightmare, friends. But I'm rabbiting, as I tend to do when I like start the camera. I think it's nerves. So I think what we're going to do is go to Tesco first and try and find some donuts. Wish me luck. I'm worried now, but come on, positive thinking, let's go. Gosh, you know, it is warmer than I thought. At the risk of looking like a knob because I'm filming in public, I did find them. Honestly, I find it so hard when I'm filming out and about. I don't know how people do it, but I just think everyone's staring at me and must think I'm an absolute weirdo, which, to be honest, they'd be right, wouldn't they? So, goods are secured. Now we're going to M&S. Oh my gosh, it was really busy in there. Like, M&S was rammed. We were like doing the conga all the way around. I couldn't really film much in there, and I feel like I lost my head a little bit because there were like a lot of elderly couples who were on a mission, and I wasn't getting in the way of any of that. No siree. But I got the Krispy Kremes. I was so happy because this was the last box, can you see, of 12 that was like fun flavours, and the rest were all like just the single glazed ones, you know, the round ones that just got normal glaze on, which, to be fair, by the way, are probably my favourite. And then the rest was like pick your own, but they only had boxes of 9, and I felt like, oh, if I go home and I've just got like 9, I don't feel like I've birthday caked with them, do you know what I mean? So I got the last box 12. I was really, really happy. And then I've got some cleaning bits from Tesco because, as I mentioned before, I want to do a few errands, well, not errands, jobs when we get back. And then just clean downstairs. I did upstairs last night. and then I'm just going to spend that afternoon editing. I also got some bits from M&S, which is quite exciting. I love M&S. I got a few new bits which I'll show you when I get home, and then I also got some bits to do a little Father's Day breakfast hamper for my dad, because I thought that would be a good idea. I'll show you those when I get home. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. I got myself a peach and raspberry water, and then I will get home and we will catch up there. Okay, just it'll be 2 secs. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we're home. I feel like these are making me so anxious because I could easily squash them. I feel like I need to put them somewhere else. I'm gonna go and put them in the utility room, 1 sec. Okay, so I'm back. I'll show you what I picked up really quickly and then we can crack on. So I got some fancy bacon, unsmoked bacon. Are you a smoked or an unsmoked person? I'm an unsmoked for sure. And then I got some Great British pork bangers, and these were on the 2 for £6.50, which was actually quite good. I got a blood orange juice, Spanish blood orange juice with bits, because every breakfast you need to have a nice juice, don't you? And then I've not done like coffee or tea because I know my mum and dad are like really like particular about which ones they have, and I know they'll have it in anyway. But I've got mushrooms because I know my dad likes that. Black pudding, one of his fave things. I've got beans, and then I've got my fancy eggs in already, and then I might get some like vine tomatoes, but maybe grab those on Saturday just so they're super fresh, along with a nice like loaf, like maybe one of those fancy artisan ones or something along those lines. I got English muffins and hollandaise because I'm making Mark eggs royale for his Father's Day breakfast, and then I think everything else is just kind of like random stuff. So these were new, baked hot and spicy pretzel things that look like that. Then I got the green goddess dressing because I really like salad, and this is meant to be really nice. That's new as well. And then I got the 2 seasonings, the new ones. So they have an everything Greek and an everything seasoning, which basically like, you know, everything but the bagel. And this actually looks really good quality because I normally buy one from Amazon and this looks so much nicer. And then clean stuff I got a new Febreze. I got a dishwasher cleaner, which I'm going to put on in a sec actually, because we've got to turn the dishwasher on last night, so I need to empty that, put that in, turn that on, and then it's just like little jobs like I did upstairs last night, and then it's just like hoovering glass surfaces, making everywhere smell nice, and then I'm just going to spend the afternoon editing. But on that note, I got a Vibrant Raspberries plug-in for a Glade one. I got a toilet duck because we're running out in one of the loos. I got a Zaflora Linen Fresh. I got some moppets. Oh my god, our current one is dishwater brown, which, you know, it is ironic because we wipe all the surfaces with it, but it's been giving me such a hard ick. And then every time I go to the shops, I keep forgetting to pick these up, and I finally remembered today. And then the final thing, just because these are addictive, it's the sweet and salty love corn, which I can't always find everywhere. But if you like sweet and salty popcorn, it's basically that, but personally, in my opinion, nicer. And that is everything that I picked up. So let's get some errands done, because I feel like, you know, when the house is just a bit gross and I'm like, no, we need to sort this out. So come on. I hate doing this. Okay, so that's on, and now I'm gonna restock these, which I tend to do, well, I have no rhyme or reason to it, I just do it when I remember to. Like, the hand soap is alright, but we are running quite low on washing up liquid, and I just buy these big ones, or the refill pouches. I get quite a lot as well. Just depends what's the best value for money per like 100ml or whatever. But then I put it in here and they look all nice and just a bit better looking than that. And it's lasted me ages these. I got them from Amazon. So this is my hand soap one, and that's good. I always give them a little clean as well. I'm going to replace the Dishmatic. I don't use this that much, but Mark likes it. That's literally perfect. And then I like to use this in our sink, Barkeeper's Friend cleanser. It just helps restore, like, because we've got a Belfast like butler's sink type thing, it helps restore it and like get rid of any like marks or scratches. And then I'm going to use this old sponge to clean it all with, and then I'm going to replace all the sponges and cloths and stuff. I don't clean like this every single week, by the way. Like, some weeks I just, depending on how busy life is, like some weeks I'll get all the skirting boards, other weeks I won't for ages, and I just try and stay on top of it. Do you know, one thing that I really need is one of those caddies that you can like suction on the side to put stuff like this in, because we don't have one, and we just end up like chucking everything in the sink and it looks really messy. But this is the old one, and this is the old one, and then now I've got that one there, and then definitely gonna go for pink. I mean, look at that. That is disgusting. And now I'm just gonna open this parcel, because it's a little PR parcel from Delicious. You need to keep them frozen though, so I need to get these in the freezer, but I will quickly show you what we've got, which is cool, because, oh wow, they've sent 4 different types. So we've got their chocolate and raspberry cookie dough and gelato bite, salted caramel and dark chocolate chip cookie dough, which is ready to bake. How cool are they? I'm well chuffed with these. Then we have the chocolate chip cookie dough and non-dairy gelato bites. I've had these ones before, they are delicious. And then finally the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is ready to bake, which is amazing. So I've just come upstairs because I realised I've not put any washing on yet, and you cannot just put a load on in this house without checking upstairs first, because there will always be something, and I've already proven myself right. But while I'm up here, I want to do this for Bill, because I said I'd do it while he was at school, and I need to work out how it all works. It's this jellyfish lamp. Got it at him from Mankind. It was on his birthday list, and you need to fill it with water and everything, and I need to go and get a screwdriver. Okay, I'm back. So it doesn't turn on. No. Ooh. And now I need to go and fill it with water, which goes against everything I believe in when it comes to like batteries and electronics and stuff, but it's what it says to do. And now I have little baby jellyfish. This is definitely one of the weirdest presents I've ever set up as a mother. In you go. The moment of truth. Oh look! Oh, that's quite cool. I wish these two would stop like making out in the corner there and separate off a little bit. I wonder if I can try and like wiggle them and detach them. That's actually really cool. I could lose a lot of time just staring at that, so I'm going to stop now. I'm going to tidy up his room a bit for him, because it was my birthday this morning and I ran out of time, big time, and I don't want him to come home to that. I want him to come home and relax and enjoy himself.
Please, just tell me what's on your mind.
I got him a new little aftershave, so I'm going to show you where the little shelf is that he keeps all of that on. I added it to his room when we did it up, and it's really cool. So this is it next to his bed, and I just had this little space so he can pop everything on there. and just easily grab it in the morning. And then in his chest of drawers there's like a skincare drawer and then like a spare drawer as well. I'm really tough with it, and every time I see it I always think, oh, I'm so glad that I added that into his room, and it was super cheap to do as well. So that's his room done. Now I'm going to go and check on Stans and Daisies.
I can feel it.
Wasn't too bad in here, I just needed to tidy up his bed a bit and plug his iPad in. So now let's go and check Daisy's room. Well, I've just come to Daisy's room and it's immaculate, bless her, but her room pretty much always is. She's really like me and likes everything nice and tidy, so she wins today because honestly I can't fault it. I've just opened her window just so there's a bit of fresh air in here for the ratties, and I've done that in the boys' bedrooms too. But now I can take all the laundry down that I've found, get downstairs quickly, and I'm itching to get some editing done now, so let's hurry up.
I tried so hard to make you happy.
This is the best window cleaner ever. You can get it from like Home Bargains and B&M sometimes. It's a foam and it's so good.
To make me smile. And I can feel it deep inside. We will never work this out. We will never work this out. I can feel it deep inside.
So that is everything nice and clean and tidy. I'm just gonna put, basically been charging these lights, they're like an automatic one. I have one for this little coffee area here. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna have one. I think I deserve one. And then I have another one that is charging here, which goes in the downstairs toilet, like above the toilet. And you just set them on auto and it gives like an extra boost of light. So I charge them once a week when I remember to. I'm just gonna go and put this in. So this is what it looks like if you like move near it. Comes on and just adds a little bit of a light, and I've just put a wax melt in there to make it nice and fresh, and I'll show you which ones I've used. So in the kitchen I have fresh cut grass, which I really like. I've got Spring Fresh in the downstairs toilet I think, and in the hall, and I've got Hoover lines, which is probably my ultimate favourite, and that's in the living room. But they are all from the Northumberland Candle Company. But I'm gonna go now. Do you know what? I'm so tired. The wind just closed the door for me. How useful. I always think to myself, God, like I'd love a cleaner. I'd love a cleaner. But then I think it'd be the weirdest waste of money for me, because I would clean before a cleaner came anyway, just out of like pride more than anything else. But I'm glad it's done, and I'm glad it's all nice and like fresh and tidy and stuff for when the kids come home, especially Bill, because it's his birthday and I want him to have a lovely time. Like tonight we are obviously going to do happy birthday with donuts. I need to find a way of like stacking them, I think. And then he has chosen KFC for his birthday dinner because they always get to choose, and I think he's just going to want to chill, to be honest. I think he's got a new game that he wants to play on PlayStation. I've just got soot everywhere. 1 second. Yeah, he's going to play that. And then he would normally have swim training on Thursday nights. He swims twice a week, and then he does something called dry side, which is like fitness training, once a week as well. But I think because it's his birthday, unless he's like desperate to go, I'm going to encourage him to just like chill and relax. But obviously it's entirely up to him. But I'm going to get some editing done now. I'm going to make myself a brew and just try and get some work done, get my head down. But thank you so much for following me along, and I will see you all very soon.